Hello everybody, this is Tomek and welcome back to another episode of Transformers Devastation. If you remember in the last episode we defeated Megatron, so we had to chase him and then we had to fight him and we defeated him in combat, and then he escaped into a base that he'd set up and we have to destroy some sub-generators in order to lower the shields to get in. Now I had some trouble recording recently, so I've actually done this part of the game several times now, so I can probably go through it maybe just a little bit quicker than normal. So up ahead here we have the ability to enter the Arc, and the Arc is really useful because it lets you grab all of your weapons that you picked up from here. So we've got a hammer, we've picked up a thermal spread shot, etc, etc, etc. I'm just going to skip all of these. You get to choose between which Autobot you want to play as. We've got the Autobot Commander Optimus Prime, the Scout Bumblebee and the Warrior Sideswipe, and then you get to customize their weapons. So for example, I put a lightning sword on Bumblebee, I put a basic sniper rifle on him, and then you can synthesize weapons by combining two of a similar nature to create a stronger one. Tech is like a passive extras, so like currently we've got allies recover health when you do 10%. I could develop more. The more money you put into it, the better the thing's going to be, and you have to press the button in the green. So there we go. So we've got leap distance up by 15% and ally heal 20%, so I'll equip that. I'm not going to make too many more of those for now. You can check your stats and then you can go to the lab to buy and sell different weapons and stuff. So we're going to continue on using Bumblebee. Last episode, or maybe the episode before that, we played as Bumblebee and he was using his fists. Well, this time I've equipped him with an electric sword, which I think is much cooler. So we're going to continue down into a tunnel.
Why don't the Insecticons attack us? Not that I'm complaining.
Strange. They don't seem to notice us. There's something different about these Insecticons.
Okay, so if you were just listening, you would have heard that the Insecticons don't seem to be attacking us, and that's strange and there's something different. But clearly the Decepticons don't share the same idea, and they definitely want to destroy us. So we're just going to have to get them out of the way. Which is not too bad. In car mode we get the speed boost and then we just charge the shields, and that's how you get rid of the guys with the shields. Oh, and apparently a vehicle attack will also do it. I did not know that. Whoa, dodge that. Okay, is he coming back down? Yes, he is. There we go. So we've fought our way through the underground section. And now we're going to emerge into the daylight once again. There's lots of obstacles. What do we get here? Okay, so we get a chest. I'd forgotten what it was that we unlocked by destroying that. Okay, so I've got a couple of new weapons that I can check out next time I go into the Arc. I'm going to try out the sniper rifle. I've not actually given it a go. Okay, so it's just like a generic sniper rifle. That's cool. Okay. Okay. So for now I'm going to go down here, and that's the sub-generator. I'm going to get into like a mini boss fight. So we're going to be fighting Hook and Scrapper, and they're kind of interesting. They're just a little bit better than your generic Decepticons. They do have a few annoying attacks that we'll have to watch out for, like that if that hits you, then you get stunned for a few seconds and you just can't move, which is a huge pain when the other one is then going to attack you. But generally, they're not too troubling. You can just take them out with your whichever combo you like. Oh, there we go, that was close. Scrapper tends to try and charge you with his little digger thing, and then he flips you around a bit if he manages to get you. But on the whole, they tend to be just hit them more and dodge their attacks, and then you won't have too much trouble with them. Have we got one down? Yes, and then when you take one guy down, it becomes infinitely easier to take down the other guy, because you don't have to worry about being hit from 2 different locations at once. Couple more hits, I think, and it should be down. Yeah. I think this should just about do it. There we are. Mission complete.
Now, let's deactivate this sub-generator.
Okay. So we're going to head to the sub-generator. And just press B to disable it. And there we go. With one press of a button, it's down.
First sub-generator shut down. The stronger currents should now be weakening. The next 2 sub-generators are now accessible. Shut them down in any sequence.
And now we can make our way through the
Nice work.
through the stronger winds. And we've got a couple of containers here that only break if you use your full speed vehicle attack on them. And they just contain random stuff like health and a couple of, I think you get some ammo sometimes if you're low on ammo. But on the whole, it's just the currency that you. Whoa! Ooh, wow! I'd forgotten about that. Whoa! Oh. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna make it to this door, and it's one of the saw ones that you have to dodge and focus just as they attack you, and then you make your way through. And following the minimap, we want to turn left here and head back this way. Oh, I thought there was a. Maybe it disappeared. And we can either go left or right here. I tend. Sorry, left or straight forwards. So I go straight forwards. I have done the other times I've recorded it. Woohoo! Grab this this stuff, and then we have to do another underground section. I really like how when you go into a darkened area, the vehicle's lights turn on. I think that's a really nice touch. But here we are. Once we emerge, we find that the Decepticons really do not want us to go here, and they have placed absolutely loads of traps for us. But they're not too difficult to take care of. Then we want to head, following the minimap again, we want to head this way. We can go into the Ark again if you want to change your weapons up or switch which Autobot you are, but I'm okay with what I've got at the moment. And then we've got more shield guys to take. Oh dear, why didn't that work? So we've got some more shield guys to take down, and apparently I am struggling with that today. There we go. Okay, one down. So you guys will have to let me know who your favourite Autobot is out of the 3 that we can play, and I'll try and play as them more often, and I'll upgrade them and spend more time playing as them. And let me know if there's one Autobot that you really don't like, and I'll try and avoid them. At the moment, I don't really have a favourite. I just picked Bumblebee. I don't know why I picked Bumblebee, to be honest. I just picked him, really. Possibly because Hotshot was my favourite in the original Transformers cartoon, and he reminds me of Hotshot. But I don't know really. So yeah, if you guys let me know which one's your favourite, then I'll definitely attempt to play as them some more in the future. Okay, so there was an ambush waiting for us when we got to this gate, but they're not too difficult to dispatch with your ranged weapon, whatever you've got. And then you're through, and we've found another generator. But it's not quite as easy as that.
I'm going to dig your grave, Autobot.
So we've got another small boss fight. We've got Scavenger. But not just Scavenger. Surprise! Because we've also got Bone Crusher. He's got the best name. These guys are very similar to the other guys that we fought. They're just a tiny bit harder. Just because they have some more interesting attacks, really. So in a minute you'll see Bone Crusher will... What? Bone Crusher will do things like... yeah, fire his drill, and I think after you get him down to a certain amount of health, he starts to dig under the ground, and then he'll just sort of pop up underneath you, like in the cutscene. But again, they're not too bad. It's just more of the same, really. Oh, should have dodged that. If you've, I've played this same bit quite a few times, and all of the upgrades, because I've redone chapters, I didn't lose any of my upgrade progress. So at the moment, I'm just a little bit more powerful than maybe I should be. But apparently I can't dodge today. Wow, I can't dodge at all. Okay, I'm gonna go find some health. I'm sure there was some around somewhere. Just it tends to be if you break the vehicles that you get health. Yeah, there we go. So we've got some health, we can go back into the fray. Oh, I thought I was going to get away with that. So don't worry if you do run out of health, because you tend to, yeah, you'll see it now, you tend to have a lot of auto repair kits that you've picked up just over the course of playing. I don't really know how regularly you find those, but they tend to, I've never died and not had one to spare. And if you do think you're running low, you can always replay chapters to grab some more. Replay some of the easier chapters if you choose. But anyway, we've nearly taken one of these guys down, and then as with last time, once you've taken one down, it becomes much easier to take down the second one. And there we go, that's that complete.
Shut down the sub-generator.
Okay, I'm just going to pick up all of this health and all the items and stuff, and then shut down the sub-generator.
One sub-generator remains. Once disabled, the primary generator is exposed.
Okay, so there's one left. This is where I'm going to stop the episode. I've not done anything beyond this point. It's just this point that I've redone a couple of times. So from the next episode, it's all going to be completely blind again. I imagine though that once we take down the last sub-generator, we'll have a bigger boss fight than just these guys. So yeah, as I said before, let me know which Autobot is your guys' favourite, and I'll play as that one some more. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you next time for the next episode, guys. Thanks, see ya!